So it's Beezer. I'm back. I haven't made a video in a little bit, so I think a few weeks. The last time I updated, I was still having a bit of trouble, but I started feeling a little bit better. Like I said, my endocrinologist had put me back on my therapy dose of testosterone because I was off of it during surgery, because to avoid a blood clot. So anyway, this is the update now. I got someone filming for me, a wonderful girlfriend, and just have some things here that I suggest if you injure your ankle very bad like I did, or break it, or whatever. These are a lot of the things you definitely should have, which, being out of work, or I had to spend the money on these things, but you know, what are you gonna do? You have no choice, because it helps you, or else you're just gonna be stuck laying in bed, and that's not good because you're not gonna heal that way. So, since the last time, I have been starting physical therapy. I think I have mentioned that. I may have been starting it last time. So, as you can see here, I did finally get out of the boot. Well, first I was in that boot when I was out of the cast, permanently out of the cast. Switched to the boot. Was using these crutches here, which you want to make sure you set to the right height, or else it's going to be bad for your back and all that. You want to make sure you're standing straight. I had them at the right height. They just have your height down there. Anyway, I switched from the boot into this ankle brace here. This is a Coreflex medium ankle brace for me, which fits pretty snug, and because my foot still does have some inflammation, not terrible. It has helped doing the physical therapy definitely the last 3-4 weeks, which quickly I'll go over is a lot of just trying to get range of motion. Well, before that, I did switch from the crutches with the boot to this 4-prong cane along with the boot. I find this cane is much better on stairs, and since then I've been using just the one leg cane to be on the flat ground and getting around outside, because this one kind of keeps you more balanced going up and down stairs. This one kind of keeps, it's a little better to get more motion on your foot here if you can. It still gives you good enough. It's just lighter and easier to use. This is more for the, when you first switch from the crutches to a cane, and then I keep these to go up and down my stairs, or else I have to crawl. But right now I just started finally not crawling and using these to get up and down the stairs. This cane. So anyway, physical therapy. It's just a lot of range of motion, doing circles, pumps, foot pumps, doing your alphabet, of course. There's a lot of YouTube videos that tell you all this, I'm sure you know, but just to go over it. And then eventually I started doing more strengthening type thing. My doctor wanted me to use the bands. I have one around here, but just a simple band around. You can even hold it with your other foot, and then out, 30 times, whatever. And usually the physical therapist, or even yourself, you can hold it this way, and then you go this, with the band, put it around your toe, and then you hold it, just picture a band here, sorry. A lot of that type of stuff. I just started the last week or so doing toe raises. If you're not strong enough to do it without holding on to anything, fine. But when you first start out, you're probably gonna want to hold on to the back of a chair. I don't really need to hold this thing. And just instead of using all your weight, you kind of use, anyway, do 30 of those. If you could do another 30, go ahead. Whatever as much as you can do. This is after the 6 weeks where your anchors are totally, grown into the bone. I am now at, I believe, almost 9 weeks. So after the 6 weeks, you'll notice a jump in like 7, 8 week. The 8th week for me was where I got a little stronger, where I could do the toe raises a little better. I don't do a whole lot because it does get sore, and walking without the switching from the crutches to the cane, at first you're going to be definitely very sore because obviously you're actually using your foot. You're not in a flat boot, so you're using your calf is going to be sore. You're going to be sore around your heel, but it's not bad for it. I figure you can't stay tentative. You got to move. You got to push it. So I've been pushing it, and to be honest, even without talking to my doctor, I have gone out and worked a little bit, just here and there, an hour or two here or there, doing a little bit of catering orders. And I use the cane if I have to use steps, but only for like an hour or two. I'm not going to push it, and then week by week, I figure hopefully I can get back to full time in another month. So that's the story. So that was the update for now. And mentally, I am feeling a little bit better because, once you can get out of the house and you're going to physical therapy, I can stop and visit a friend or whatever. You kind of feel a little better than sitting on the house all day long. So I have been feeling a little more confidence, but still tough because I can't play sports yet, and that's a couple months down the road. So like I said in other videos, Roscoe knee scooter, definitely going to need this, because if you're in your house and you're using these crutches and you're going around and trying to make something to eat or get a drink, it's a pain. Then, you get the scooter, at least you can kind of move around and grab things easier, put stuff in the basket, like throw your drinks in here, and you can, then I would bring this into the bathroom with me so I can get into the shower. And so here's something else you need too. You're not gonna be able to stand in the shower. I still haven't taken a shower since September. So I think soon though I'll be able to, but I don't want to, it might get slippery, so you don't want to take the chance. A little metal chair or plastic chair, whatever, you just, what I found, a trick is don't even turn the water on. You go over the side of the bath or whatever, you put your knee on here, that way you don't have to step over and put your weight onto your foot. You put your knee on the chair, then bring your left foot over, then you simply can just sit in the chair. I have a shower that has the, removable head, so you could take that off. So you take that off, then start the water, then you can shower yourself and such, whatever. And then you stick the thing there. If you don't have the thing that comes off, it's still all right. You can still take the shower, obviously, but and then I stopped wearing the little plastic thing because I was able to wash the incisions healed up pretty well now, so I can, I was able to start washing it about a couple weeks ago. So that's it. And then when you get out of the tub, you make sure your hand's not slippery, because you don't want to slip, and you push off with your right hand and get up. You don't have the cane obviously in the shower, but yeah, then I would have the scooter outside the shower, and then I would lift my knee over to the scooter, put it right here, hold the brake, lift your left foot over, and you're back on the scooter. And then you have your clothes or whatever you need, your towel, put it right in here. So this thing is definitely, I suggest getting. I didn't rent this, I bought it used, but it's great. Roscoe scooter, holds plenty of weight. I actually got my weight down a little bit just from, losing my weight in the leg. My leg is still kind of very thin, but I'm starting to get a little meat on it. Slowly, I've been also able to get to my gym, and I'm also able to crawl down the steps into my basement. I've been doing some upper body weights, which helps because that gets your circulation going throughout your whole body, which of course helps your ankle. But the most important is trying to get that range of motion in your foot, and also rubbing the inflammation to circulate the blood, because that's going to speed up the recovery. Also, my doctor suggested, well, I take a lot of vitamins anyway, but he suggested, well, I take liver pills. Vitamin C, and yeah, a lot of vitamin C is good to help your skin heal and for, you know, just the healing recovery, and what are some other anti-inflammatories like elderberry or black seed black seed. Take a little half a teaspoon, you let it sit in your mouth for a little bit. Don't gulp it because you'll get like burps or whatever, so just let it sit in your mouth for a minute and let it just go down your throat slowly. And that helps with healing, and also supposedly is good for your lungs. So I just wanted to update on everybody and everything, and hopefully I'll be done with these crutches now, and hopefully I'll never have to use crutches again. Hopefully never have to wear that boot again. And you know, the chair, yeah, another week or two I'll be using in the shower. The scooter, once in a while I'll still go around on it because, you know, I can't be on my feet all day. But I you know, this cane is the one I use if I'm going to the store. Like I said, the other cane for the steps. So that's the whole story. This is about just everything I used. I mean, this is a very strong brace, which is really kind of clunky-ish, but it's definitely strong if you really want to start out with a stronger brace. And then this one's still stable, but not quite as strong as that. But this is a Core Flex, and that's about it. And then try to elevate your leg. Of course, after therapy, ice it. And also, I'm not going to my physical therapist anymore because I had some problems there. And my doctor's going to be moving me to a better place where I'll get more quality attention one-on-one with someone who will pay more attention. And it's not really like a chain, it's more, and they're going to start doing me more advanced strengthening where I can get back to the point where I can play sports. So hopefully I'll be going there for the next probably month or two. You know, and they'll keep me there until I can actually play sports. So they're gonna do, I mean, not at first, but I'll be doing, you know, strengthening my calf and probably doing like, you know, jumping up on a box, stuff like that at first, and then maybe some, you know, walking on the treadmill, jogging, hopefully. And that's my goal, is to start walking first, then jog, and then start to really strengthen and be able to jump so I can get back to my basketball and maybe some hiking and all that. So that's the update. And hopefully down the road I'll have some videos of me actually playing some sports. So that's my goals. And what else? Any other things I forgot? I don't think so. If you've been following along, I appreciate it. And I mean, I haven't had much responses or anything on the YouTube, but feel free to leave a comment, maybe a question, and you know, and I'll get to you or whatever. You know, like I said, I had old injuries in this ankle that were bad, and then in September I totally tore my ATFL. My CFL was partially torn. I got the tightrope because my sesamosis, there was old injuries in there, and the guy just went in and did everything all at once, you know, to just get it all out of the way. Surgery obviously isn't for everyone. If you can do your physical therapy and you don't have totally torn ligaments, fine. But I went to an ankle, make sure you go to an ankle foot specialist. And as soon as he saw my MRI, he said, you have to, because you're not going to have to worry, you know, if it heals on its own without the surgery, you're going to constantly worry about turning it. And I said, no, let's just do it, get it done. And you are going to have swelling for quite a while, months, you will, but it's worth it in the long run if you want to have an active lifestyle. So I went for it. And my surgeon, Dr. Homan Badri in North Jersey, His office that I've been, Wayne and a couple other offices, guys are great. He's been amazing, and everybody there. So that's about it. This is the Beez. We'll hopefully see some more videos in the future, possibly at my new PT place, and playing some sports, and that's down the line. But that's about it.